I just published this Perennial and Individual winemaking calendar. Perennial because it can be used year after year, and individual because you can use it the way you want to use it as an individual winemaker. It's especially for those who live east of the Rockies, on the cold side, and make or want to make wine with grapes shipped from California, Chile, and I'm sure Argentina is going to be pretty close, and or South Africa, as well as the backyard. You can use this calendar to follow the general winemaking steps that I put in there. You can record your own steps, and you can compare from year to year to make the wines you enjoy and come up with your own process. There's also information about winemaking equipment, making grappa and red wine vinegar, taking care of fig trees, backyard grapevines, and garden tomatoes. Some foods that go well with homemade wines, and even a little about fishing. 16 pounds of grapes make about 1 to 1.5 gallons of wine. Grapes from Chile and South Africa usually come in 18-pound crates, and those from California, 36 pounds. Backyard yield may vary from year to year, so if we're going to bother making 5 gallons, we may as well make 15 gallons and fill a demijohn. An empty demijohn is a sore sight and takes up as much room as a full one. I'm selling the calendar for $14, and I'm going to donate 65% of the profits, if there are any, to non-charities in Massachusetts based on need. The calendar begins with 2 pages about the basic steps for making red wine. It took me a long time to put all this information together into 2 pages, and I'm sure all the information is available for free on the internet. But here it's all in one place, somewhat simplified into 2 pages. The next page does the same thing for making white wine, which is 1 page. And then there's information about my winemaking philosophy. Let's begin with January, since that's the beginning and a good place to start. There are no dates, but there are reminders for what needs to be done during that month. So for example, wine cellars like 2 windows to allow for low temps during winter months, so wine will clarify, and windows should not face afternoon sunlight. Close windows on warm days, open on cold to avoid temperature shifts. Try to get temperature to about 30. Top up not only wine barrels and demijohns with wine, but also fermentation locks with Meta solution. Then let's go to August, simply because it just happens to be my favorite month. So again, no dates, just reminders. So for August here we have, the most exciting months of the year are with us. Stripers and squid are all over the place. Oven cook a striper fillet wrapped in prosciutto. Oven cook a whole striper in a bed of coarse sea salt. Fry calamari with pancetta. California wine grapes arrive soon. Check with vendors for arrival dates. Net backyard grapes and figs. Remove nephews or suckers on grape and tomato vines. So this is the kind of information that's in every month. Let's finish with the month of September, because that's the month we're in now. And I have a picture of my crushing and fermentation room, and some of the information that's in here for September is pick up Californian grapes. If fruit flies follow you in, escort them out. Crush grapes as soon as you bring them home. Heat the room and try to keep it between 65 and 70. Measure potential alcohol, total acidity, and pH immediately. Make adjustments if necessary. So that's the kind of information that's in each month. If you're interested, you can go to my YouTube page, and on the About section you'll see links to Facebook, LinkedIn, website called Old World Meets New World, and get in touch and let me know, and thank you very much for your attention, and happy winemaking.